Turner Yell makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. 1st and 10. The fake. Good block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30.
Welcome to the Fins Tailgate. It's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. We live that aqua and orange from the field to the mic. Breaking down the plays, man, we talk it every night. From Tua to the defense, you know we keep it tight. NFL moves, you know we got the insight. We open up the floor, yeah, it's your time to shine. Fans drop the heat with opinions realigned. You got concerns, bring them, we're gonna chime. The Fins Tailgate's where we keep it prime. Welcome to the Fins Tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. The NFL's changing, but we stay on the grind. Latest breaking stories, we don't waste no time. From the trades to the rumors, we make them all align. At the Fins Tailgate, we always on the climb. We're repping the Dolphins, but it's NFL wide. From South Beach to the league, we keep it worldwide. Got the fans engaged with the energy supplied. Come kick it at the tailgate, we're riding high tide. Welcome to the Fins Tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. So if you love the game, you know we got the gate. Tune in, speak out, don't wait. It's your fate, this is the Fins Tailgate. Now watch us dominate. Miami Dolphins, NFL, yeah, we integrate.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk. I'm your host, Papa Paul, here on TFTG, along with our co-host, Mr. Johnny O, and Derek Simmons.
What's up, guys? How are you? Good to see everybody.
You there, Derek? Derek.
Technical difficulties.
I guess so. I swear I hear his background noise. Oh, he must have left.
Yeah, he probably got to change his volume or something to come back in.
So, it's wonderful Sunday. Poor Johnny's got 3 or 4 inches of snow up there with him.
Yep.
Keep it up there, Johnny. Keep it up there.
Oh, listen, it's not like you're getting snow down there, brother. And if you do, it's gone in an hour.
My sister lives up in North Florida, and last year she had it for 4 or 5 days.
That's what we're looking at.
It's beautiful to look at, but I'm glad I'm here in Florida.
Yeah, it's beautiful to look at, and I wish I was in Florida.
Well, you will be, what?
Friday.
Next week? Friday?
Friday, I fly down.
Let's see if Derek can. Derek. Well, turn all your volumes up, Derek.
I can hear something in the background, but I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
There you go. What's up, brother?
Oh, not much. I think the internet was giving some issues. I don't know. So how y'all doing this morning?
Oh, I'm fine. Johnny's cold and snowed in.
Well, not snowed in, but snowing, yes. Had to get up early to clean the driveway and the cars so I could take the wife to breakfast and pick up 2 of the grandpups and bring them home. And now I'm inside for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you keep that up there. It's over 70 degrees down here right now and sunny.
Well, it's going to be a cold one for our boys tomorrow night.
That it is.
If they can run the ball, and I saw a stat, and I didn't look it up to verify, but somebody had posted that this year Miami is 0-7 when they throw the ball 30 or more times, and 6-0 when they run the ball 30 or more times.
Yep,
So-
and 4 out of 5 games, Chan ran the ball 20 or more times, and we won.
Right. So if you get 30 or more runs total, which they're going to have to do in Pittsburgh, it's going to be cold.
Yeah,
Keep that.
you can't throw that ball in that cold weather like that.
Well, mashed potato brains can't throw it anyway. So I mean, it's it's just you watch him and it's like it's totally different than a couple of years ago. He's not as accurate. He got happy feet. As soon as he has to start moving his feet, he stops looking downfield. Look at the good quarterbacks. When they get in trouble, they're still looking downfield trying to get rid of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Not him. He's looking down. It's like, dude, get your head up, look down the field. Maybe you'll find somebody, maybe you won't, but you can always throw it away. If you're looking down, you can't throw the ball away.
Yeah, once his first read is gone, he gets the happy feet and is not sure what he wants to do.
Yeah, and it's but if they can run the ball, like I said the other night, Wednesday night, if they can run it 40 times and only throw it 20, they'll win the game.
Yeah, the other bad thing is Mike Tomlin hasn't lost a Monday Night Football game since he's been the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay, then he's due.
Right.
And we don't win when it's that cold. So, if we can run the ball 40 times, we could change the whole damn thing around.
And we got three backs that we need to be using all three.
Oh, absolutely. And they got to keep, and I'm sure they will. They got to keep that 6 offensive linemen in there. 64 is eligible.
Yep.
He's not eligible because he's catching the ball. He's eligible to be another blocker, and that's why we've been running the ball so damn well.
Right. It's only going to be, a high of 20 couple degrees? The
high is 20, but they say the real feel is going to be below 10.
Right.
So it's basically going to be below 10.
Yeah, so for all our friends and family that traveled to be out there, stay warm, bundle up, don't get frostbite. I know there's a lot of people out there, so.
Yeah, and I know a few people, some of the surrounding counties down. I just seen it was on Facebook here waiting before I got on. They had quite a few inches of snow.
Oh yeah, it started snowing last night. I was watching people put up videos, and I said to my wife, "Well, the snow's on the way because Pittsburgh's getting it."
Yep. Well, it's going to be an interesting game, that's for sure.
I know one thing. I'm glad I didn't fly up.
Well, Tom literally just texted me. I'm glad we didn't go to Pittsburgh. Because originally we were supposed to. That was one of the games we were going to, but we hadn't paid for anything yet. And then last Sunday, we're at the MetLife, and he says, "Did you look at the weather?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "It's going to be below 10 degrees. I'm like, "I do not want to sit in a stadium when it's that cold." He's like, "Me neither." So tomorrow I'm going to drive down to his house and hang out and watch the game with him.
Nice.
Make sure you tell him we said hey.
Oh, he's listening now. That's why he texts me. I'm sure he's listening.
Okay. Yeah, it's I there's no way I could sit in the cold weather like that. No.
Listen, if it really meant something, and this game definitely means something because they have to win it to have any chance. But if this was to lock up the number 1 seed or get into the playoffs or something, yeah, I might, take the chance to do it. But for a team that, if they win, is only going to be 7-7 and only has a slight chance of getting in the playoffs, no.
Yeah, I'd have so much layered on, I'd look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Nah, believe it or not, if you layer right, you're okay. Got to have that first layer of Long Johns or something right against the skin to hold the heat in, and then, something, a jersey or a light sweatshirt, and then your heavy coat over that, and you're fine. And same thing, Long Johns on the bottom, nice warm socks, boots.
Oh, trust me, I keep my wool socks on just about all the time this time of year.
I always have socks and slippers on my feet when I'm walking around the house. I get very cold feet, so.
Yeah, it's with me. You always got to have, once your hands or your feet get cold, it's over. You're freezing.
but for all those that made the trip, let's get a W and get the record to 7-7 and see what happens.
Right, and especially I feel bad for all the Steeler fans that spent all that money to come see Roethlisberger get in the Ring of Honor, and it's gonna be cold.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, if you're a Pittsburgh fan, I'm not saying you're used to it, but you're used to it. The end of the year, the games are cold.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like down in Florida. If I fly down there Friday and Sunday, it's 40 degrees. Everybody's going to be dying, me included, because I don't bring, cold weather clothes with me. And 40 degrees in Florida is cold.
Yeah, I'm just glad too that they didn't wait till up to 6 days to flex the Bengals game, because that was,
I'm glad they flexed it, but they didn't replace it with a better game.
No, Baltimore and New England, like what a joke.
Yeah, I mean, all right, New England's only got 2 losses, but Baltimore, shit, we need New England to beat Baltimore.
Yeah.
And I hate rooting for New England, but we need them to beat Baltimore because Baltimore's tied with us right now.
Well, I think Baltimore's still going to lose a couple more yet. They got a pretty tough schedule. They got, they still got Denver yet. It's gonna be decent. They got Denver. They got Pittsburgh yet.
We got any interesting games to watch today? Since our game's not till tomorrow.
I'm gonna watch the Jaguars game.
Yeah, I got the 2 TVs. I'll have the Jets on one, Giants on another, and then I'll look at the late games and see what's on because I really even haven't looked at the schedule.
How's the Cowboys keep getting Sunday night games? They're playing against Minnesota, and that should have got flexed too. That's terrible. Minnesota sucks.
So does Dallas.
Right?
All the Dallas fans, we're making the playoffs, and they lose one game, and they're down to a 20% chance. Doesn't mean they won't get in, but it means it's a lot less likely.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised they didn't flex and put Patriots Bills or something like that. But that ain't going to matter now because Stephon Diggs is not playing. So Bills are going to pull that one out.
I don't know, man. New England keeps finding ways to win, bro. I hate to say it, but they rebuilt well, and they've only got 2 losses. So,
yeah,
and they're fighting for the number 1 seed overall. Never mind the AFC East; they're fighting for number 1. They're tied with Denver.
Right, and then they play Denver next week to probably decide who's going to be the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
You definitely need the Chargers or some other teams to start losing. We need Houston to lose too. We need some of these wild card teams to lose. I don't think the Colts make the playoffs now, so there's going to be an open spot for somebody.
Well, the Colts are outside looking in, aren't they? They're the number 8 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought they were still in the wild card spot, 8-5 last time I looked.
No, they're 1 spot out. They're in the number 8 seed.
So who's all in the wild card then right now?
Buffalo.
I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah. Because Denver and New England are leading their divisions. Pittsburgh's leading theirs. Who is it? Houston is leading the South.
No, Jacksonville's leading the South.
Jacksonville's leading, so Houston might be the other one that's in there.
Yeah, you got, starting off from the top, you got Denver, New England, Jacksonville, Pittsburgh. Then the Chargers, Buffalo, Houston.
Yeah, those are the 3 wild cards, and Indy's next.
Yeah.
And then there's a 3-way tie with Baltimore, Kansas City, and us, correct?
Yeah.
So if Indy doesn't win another game and we win out, and then Baltimore and Kansas City lose another game, we'd be the number 9 seed. So we still need some help from Houston or Buffalo or something else losing.
Yeah, well, we can't tie with Baltimore because Baltimore's got the heads-up victory over us.
That's why they need to lose one, and we need to win out. That would at least take the tiebreaker away there, but we still need help.
Oh, yeah.
We could be 10-7 and be the number 8 seed and not make it in.
Right.
we still need a lot of help. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. There is a slim chance of 1%.
yeah. And that's because we put ourselves in such a hole, losing some games that we had leads in, and the Chargers game we could have won. Carolina we should have won.
Yep.
You lose those games, and then you look at it. Like I said, you're 0-7 when throwing the ball 30 times, and you're 6-0 when running it 30 times. And Mike started running it too late.
Yeah. Yeah. He's.
The adjustment he made by putting the 6th lineman in there is great, but he did it too late in the season. If he had done it earlier, maybe you win a couple more of those games, and we're talking about having the number 6 or 7 seed.
Yep, just 1 or 2 games off of, you know what I mean? The Charger game was a big thing, and then losing that one, and then what was another one we lost close? Trying to think here.
Quite a few of them.
Right. But yeah, we get Houston to lose 1 or 2 more, and then because Houston's got the Jaguars here towards the end of the year for the division. But I think the one team that I wouldn't want to see in the playoffs right now would be Houston, because that defense is flying around the field.
Well, people don't want to see us either because our defense is doing the same thing.
Right.
In the last 4 games, we're only giving up 11.5 points.
Yeah.
We're going to find out what we're made of Monday night. If we can break the narrative. I think if we could keep that, I mean, you can beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh in 15-degree weather. I think we'll be.
Well, we're doing the right things to win the game, running the ball like crazy. So,
Who do we have here but Mr. Winters himself?
What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all feeling
what's up,
today?
brother? Good to see you.
Man, good
What's
to
up,
see you as
Winters?
well, Johnny. What's up, Derek? What's up, Papa Paul? Just been working my ass off, man. That's it.
How much snow you got down there?
About 2 inches of that.
We got more than that up here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It just tapered off about 20 minutes ago. It's just now the worst part is going to get cold and the shit's going to freeze.
Yep, it's supposed to be cold as hell the next 2 days, so it's all going to freeze. So if they don't get the roads clean, it's going to be bad.
Absolutely. So I'm actually supposed to come up here to my job for a retirement party tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I'm just not. I don't get done until 6:30 tonight, and I've been here since 6:30 this morning. So, yeah.
Yeah, my mom just tried to text me or whatever, and it's 13 degrees out of my hometown. I'm like, yep, so glad I don't have to deal with that.
You come on back there. Come on, man. You know you miss it.
Nah, you come on down here to the 70-degree weather. Now, it's going to get cold for us Monday. It's going to have a wind chill of 22 degrees on Monday in the morning.
You'll be fine.
I ain't worried about it. These people will be all bundled up like they're in Eskimos. I'm wearing shorts to work still. It don't matter to me.
Yeah, you haven't been down there long enough for your blood to thin out yet.
I'll put a jacket on, but I'm still wearing shorts all the way around. It don't matter.
Damn right I'd be bundled up like an Eskimo if it gets wind chills.
It was funny that one time we had one frost on the window down here, and me and the wife had the ice scrapers out. They're like, "Where'd you get them at?" I'm like at the store. They go, "They don't sell them down here."
No, they don't. It's funny to say that, but no, they don't.
It was weird.
Damn it, just order one.
Yeah, a couple of people were like, "Can we buy it off of you, or can we borrow it?" I'm like, "Yeah, here, you can just scrape your window real quick." Oh my, I about lost it. It is weird. I still don't feel like I live in Florida yet. And I've been here about 6 months already, and it's like it still hasn't sunk in.
Well, it's real, brother. Especially you got season tickets to the games too, so you know it's real.
Yep, and then now I got my tags changed over. I got my Miami Dolphin tags now. I'm really in the.
Oh shit! There you go.
Yeah.
So, all right, gentlemen, what do y'all think is going to happen Monday night?
We got to run the ball 40 times.
I hope so, and pass it maybe 3. You know, we don't like look. All seriousness, we got another team that we're going against with a former Dolphin player on defense, which is a hell of a player, and he already knows what Tua can and cannot do, just like Xavier Howard did. So, with that being said, is McDaniel going to put our quarterback in the position to win this game? That's the big question mark.
Well, that's real simple. Keep it out of his hands.
Yeah, agreed.
Hand the ball off. Let the guys do what they've been doing. Keep the 6 offensive linemen. Let them run.
And they're going to stack the box, so try to wear them down. If not, if you got there 10, 15 yards, hit Waller or somebody, And Ramsey's been playing a lot of free safety, so.
Yeah, but a lot of teams have been stacking the box, but that 6 offensive lineman plus your tight ends is making a world of difference. That's why Chan's averaging like 8 yards a carry.
Right. There's some people thinking that a Chan could have the most rushing yards this year. He'd be the number 1 when the season's over.
Well, I mean, we still got 4 more games to play, and he's got to stay healthy. But yeah, it's possible.
Miami kids asking if Chan is ready to go Monday from their press conference. He's all ready to go.
Yeah, everything I've read said he's playing. So
yeah, that's what I've seen. He's ready to go. Just it's up to his decision if he wants to wear the flak jack or whatever to help his ribs.
Yeah.
Well, I think he should. I mean, we don't need him taking a shot and then coming out of the game again. I mean, Wright did well, but I'd still rather have a Chan in there.
Right.
Yep, and then run on TJ Watt's side.
Yeah, how about that? Doctor punctures his lung with a needle, putting it in his back.
Yeah. It's not hard to do that. My wife was at the hospital before one time, and they punctured her lung, and she's never been the same since. Yep, she has trouble breathing that all the time now. But yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that was 20 years ago. That's crazy doing it now,
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it only takes one minor mistake, and shit goes south real quick.
Right. Well, I'm just wondering how many games he's going to be out.
He might be off you. That's not like something that you just bounce back from. He really might be out for the rest of the season. You never know.
Right. And especially with all that cold weather, trying to breathe that in, your lungs are really pushing extra hard when you're putting all that cold air in there with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus too, when things like that happen, you can end up with pneumonia. There's complications from it, and it's something so small. I mean, it's not something you think about unless you know somebody that it's happened to or it happened to you. But once that happens, man, that can screw you up big time.
Right. I mean, I hope he heals up. You know what I mean? The Watts have always been great people, great players, And plus, you don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Absolutely.
I just wish Deshaun Elliott was playing. He talked all that shit on us, and I just would love to just ran it down his freaking throat. Same with Ramsey. Run at his side, bring Ollie Gordon, bring Patrick Paul or somebody right at him, and just run him over like a freaking freight train.
No, I want to see Waller hit him.
No, that would be nice to come across.
I want to see Waller come out and just lay him out.
Lay him out or just lay him out to score a touchdown on him. 1 of the 2. I'll take either or.
Well, he still gives up quite a good bit of touchdowns. That's why they moved him to free safety, because he sucks.
Yep.
Just one step behind.
Yep. You set him up. You set him up where it's going to be a matchup between Ramsey and Waller in the end zone. Let Waller go up and get the ball, because Ramsey comes in at 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
And Waller's 6'6". Throw that bitch up. Just throw that bitch up. I'll go get it.
And
Yeah.
on the other side of it, we got Jonnu Smith, who wants to have a good game against us. And, we seem to have, although the second half of the year, the tight ends haven't been killing us as bad. So early in the year, they were.
Right. I just think we need to just play a smart and solid game. And like, look, 40 degrees is cold, yeah, but this is the real test right here. Nitty gritty, damn near negative type temperatures on Monday night. It's going to be frigid. Like, I feel for all the Fins fans that's going to the game because it's going to be frigid out there in Pittsburgh on Monday night.
Yeah.
I already know that. So
That it is.
yeah,
That's why Tom and I didn't go.
Yeah, I figured as much. I figured I'm not mad at you for that at all, Johnny L. For real.
I'm not sure, but I think the last cold game that we actually played really well in, wasn't it up in Buffalo when we lost by field goal at the end and Bass hit a 60-yard field goal?
Yeah. Yeah, because MetLife was 44 degrees at game time, so it wasn't bad.
Right. So that was the playoffs, wasn't it? For us, we lost to Buffalo.
Yeah.
And it was snowing pretty good up there too.
It always was Skylar Thompson at quarterback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, I thought Tua had a good game when it was snowing up there. That was the only playoff game.
That was the regular season. The playoff game was Skylar.
Right. Okay. So we definitely know we could play in there. We just got to get the right mindset. If I was McDaniels, I'd be having them guys out there and just in some hoodies and stuff and trying to get used to this weather. At least they're up there now, though.
And the ball off 40 times. They keep it out of mashed potato brain's hands.
Yeah, for real.
Just keep handing it off. Let the six guys and the tight ends up front. Because think about it. When we line up six offensive linemen and you got at least one tight end in there, you got 7 on 4, and now you can block the linebackers, and that's why the holes are there.
Right.
So if they run it 40 times, I'm telling you, we'll win the game.
You put more caps on the other caps, you're gonna dominate. As long as you can get 3 yards of carry, you're gonna you're gonna make it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the whole thing. With having that 6 offensive linemen and a tight end, and then you still have 2 receivers, the corners can't cheat because they got to cover the receivers, because if you don't, 2 can't hit them and get the ball in their hands. So, you got a hat on a hat. That's why the holes have been the way they are.
Right.
When a Chan is averaging 7-8 yards a rush, they keep running it, God damn it. 8 yards on first down. You're looking at 2nd and 2.
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to stop running it when anybody's, rushing, averaging 7 yards, 8 yards a rush.
Right. So if we can run it 40 times, and that's the number I'm looking at, and I'm being serious because it's going to be cold. Put it in the running back's hands, all 3 of them, use them all, and run it 40 times, and you control the clock. You have nice long drives of 8, 10, 12 plays. So you're holding on to the ball. You're keeping their offensive off the field. You're keeping your defense rested.
And then we got the ground to pound, the physicality. We're playing like a winning playoff team, from prior years. Ground to pound wins you games.
Well, the biggest thing that drives me nuts is that if you go all the way back to that Denver game, okay, 8 of the 10 touchdowns were scored on rushing plays.
Mm-hmm.
How did Mike not wake up and say, "Hey, man, we got a good rushing team. We got to keep doing this"? No, he wants to throw the ball 35, 40 times and only rush it 15 or 20. Dude, 80 or 10 touchdowns were rushing touchdowns. I don't understand. It's in the beginning of the year this year, same thing. Throw, and you're losing games, then he starts running and you're winning.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I love having primetime games, but we've been let down so bad on primetime games. It's like they just show up or they don't even show up. It's like they're non-existent. Just like Jonnu Smith for the Steelers, he's non-existent.
maybe, just maybe, this might be the game that sits there and puts the Dolphins over, and we actually can say that we played a physical, hard-fought road game where it's freezing at, and maybe come out with a field goal victory. Because it's going to be a dogfight. You know, I know for a fact that Tomlin knows that the Dolphins are for real.
And I would love to beat Mike
and
Tomlin,
all
be
that.
the first guy to beat him on Monday Night Football. That would be great. I grew up that way, and I rooted for the Ravens a little more than the Steelers because them Steeler fans are just a pain in the butt. And I'd love to beat Mike Tomlin.
I mean, the man's gonna go. The man's gonna be a Hall of Famer for sure. I mean, shit. You know, he has never had a losing season as a head coach.
Oh yeah, and I think too. You know, he's lucky that Bill Cowher building that team, but then he's worked it. You know what I mean? They've struggled with some stuff here and there, but everybody thought, you know, oh, just because Bill Cowher building the first team, you know, the first 4 or 5 years. But look at that. Even after that, he still managed to make winning. He still knows what he's doing, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
That's what I argue with people. They're like, oh, Bill Cowher got him where he needed to be. I'm like, the guy's been in the NFL now for like 15 years.
20, damn near 20 years.
Or 20, okay. I'm like, you don't keep winning from a former coach's players because players retire. I mean, he's still winning even after Big Ben retired. So I don't want to hear that, you know.
And he hasn't had a bona fide short quarterback in a minute. So let's think about that for a second. And you know, that's what's kept him from probably not winning, is having a bona fide quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is what Aaron Rodgers is. Aaron Rodgers is a veteran quarterback that's given him his last leg to sit there and play this game one last time. If they get a bona fide quarterback in Steelers Nation, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a serious problem because they do have the defense and they have the wide receivers and they have the running game. So it's not like, you know, and like I said, they play in one of the hardest divisions in the NFL. So definitely, trust me, you can't sleep on this team at all. Stopping DK Metcalf is going to be a problem. It can be done, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, the key things are taking their stars away and making them go to the second and third options. But we know what Aaron Rodgers can do to us, and we got to sit there and get to him before he's able to do anything.
Oh, absolutely. Look at MetLife last year at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well,
you had a front row seat for that.
Kid is asking if TJ Watt is playing this game.
As far as I know, he's out.
No, he's out. Tomlin announced that on Friday. Watt's out.
No, he's out. I want to send prayers to that brother, man, for real, because he's a hell of, like Derek said and Johnny O, he's a hell of a player. You know, actually, he leads the sacks now in his family. Out of all the family members, he's the sack leader now out of the Watts family. So he took the lead actually about, I want to say 3 games ago, and he now takes the lead over both his brothers. So, you know, it's really cool, but I just want to see him be able to recover quickly and healthy-wise, and be able to sit there and be able to operate as a regular human being before a football player. So, you know, it's so unfortunate that happened, but that happens. You know, that happens on an everyday basis. It's sad to say that, but it's, you know.
And he's the heart and soul of that defense on that team. I know you got Highsmith, and then you got what's the big offensive line or defensive lineman there on the front, future Hall of Famer. Shoot. They were getting into it last week with Josh Allen and them.
Shout out to Shake Money on the comments.
Yo, Shake, what's up, Shake? Shake? What's good, Shake?
Let me go ahead and play a real quick commercial break.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Jew, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach area. Get your sweet treats, good eats, and don't forget the cheesecake.
You can't forget it. You're going to eat it all anyway, Paul. I mean, shit.
I don't think he's had any cheesecake this year.
No, I haven't had any cheesecake this year.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, I'll take that back. But I know when there is some cheesecake, you're going to eat it all anyway.
That's right. Damn it.
That's because he orders a small one. It fits in his hand and he thinks it's a cupcake.
I got little hands. What can I say?
Oh, shit.
You know what they say about guys with long hands, right?
Yep.
And they wear long gloves.
Oh, man. But I got to get off of here. I'm just going to give my score real quick. And just like I said, I think if Miami just, like Johnny O says it perfectly, pound the ball, run the rock 40, 50 times, limited passing, smart play calling, and good defense, we win this game. I say 2017. We win by a field goal. I think it's going to be a close game if we play smart football. And we have to pressure Rodgers. We cannot give Rodgers all day to pick us apart. Because if he does, it's going to be a long day for us.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
We appreciate you, winners, and
And
work hard and stay warm up there.
hey,
Enjoy
listen,
the
I'm
rest of
doing
your day
the
at work.
best. I'm going to do the best I can. Appreciate you, brothers. Love y'all. And as always, peace, love, thumbs up. I'll see you guys Wednesday.
Peace,
Yes.
love, and
Take
thumbs
care.
up, brother.
Right, later.
Dolphins up, winners.
Yeah, I agree with winners. If McDaniel stays away from the dumb calls and we can run the ball at least 40 times, I'm going to say 24-17.
I'm right in that era. Yeah, if we can run the ball 90% of the time and pass 10%, I'm going to say it's going to be something like 28-24.
I'm saying like 24-17, 24, something like that. I think it's gonna be close first little bit. Then I think we're gonna wear the defense down with having the three-headed monster, and everybody's gonna get their carries. And I have a feeling I think you're gonna see a little bit more of Ollie Gordon as well. I think just because he's a bigger back and he's just gonna try to help him wear him down.
I don't care who we see more of as long as we run the ball like we're supposed to. You know, it's point blank fact. In the cold weather like this, you only need to pass the ball about 10% of the time.
Oh, listen, if they only let mashed potato brains throw it 8-10 times, I'll be perfectly happy.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, daggone well, McDaniels is going to end up throwing the ball more than what we should.
Don't say that. We have to wait and see, man.
He's got
Maybe they'll stack the box like they're going to, and the play action will work, and you can hit Waller and Waddle.
And you got Washington, and you got Dolchich.
But no freaking screens, because you know Ramsey's going to be calling that shit out. If we throw more than 2 screens, Ramsey picks one off and takes it to the house because he knows how Tua plays.
Well, it's not Tua plays; it's the play calling. And Ramsey was on the other side watching it. So yeah, you're right. If they do the dumb things, then it's going to cost us. Like the halftime of the Jets game. What are we throwing the ball sideways for with 17 seconds to go? Run the ball, make them use their last time out. Half's over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all, here we go. We're going to give it back to them.
Yeah.
Or we get up and then we slowly let them creep back in the game, and we struggle. They like to keep us on the edge of the seat, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know what Mike's thinking. Just keep your foot on the pedal. Keep going, damn it.
90-0.
Yeah, if they're going to keep putting 11 men out there on defense, keep trying to score. I don't care what the score is. We've all seen comebacks in the league, down 21, down 28, and teams come back and win. Look what Atlanta did to Tampa, down 14 in the fourth quarter and come back and win.
Yep.
Keep your foot on the damn gas. Keep moving the ball. Keep trying to score.
Can happen any day, anytime.
That's right.
That's why they say any given Sunday. Or Monday. Or Thursday.
Or Saturday coming up pretty soon.
Yep.
Or Christmas Day.
Yep.
Oh, Christmas Day is a Thursday this year, so that's a normal day for football.
Well, that's good. So, yeah, I'm excited for it, man. I'm ready. I wish it was today.
So do I.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the Jags blowout thing. We're going to be smoking some ribs, making that and some smoked mac and cheese, and see how that goes. I don't know what other games I kind of look interested in.
Who's Jacksonville playing?
The Jets.
Oh, okay. In Jacksonville?
What'd you say?
In Jacksonville?
Yep. Right here. I'm about 3 miles from the stadium. I can see the stadium from my house.
Yeah, you should just go to the game.
I was thinking about going, but the one buddy couldn't go, so he wants us to come down and stay in Augustine. So I think that's where we're going to go.
Good morning, Ollie.
Ollie, what's up, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
Fine.
What's up, Ollie?
Every day is a new day. You guys excited for Monday?
If we run the ball 40 times, yes.
We shall see what happens. I'm actually kind of curious to see. I know there's snow on the ground. I know the pictures from practice look really crazy with the snow and everything. And it looked like they were practicing at night, actually, at the time. Which I kind of like, actually, because that's kind of like a game time temperature type of practice. So I like that. I am interested on what the actual weather conditions are going to be, though.
Cold as hell.
Yeah, I expect that, but
Frozen ground, frozen everything, because I'm 5 hours from there, and we're still getting snow, and the next tonight, the next 2 days are supposed to be below freezing. So anything that's on the roads and stuff is going to be frozen. So
I'm curious to know if it's going to be snowing during game time. That's what
no,
because I want to know what the visibility looks like. You know what I mean?
No, the snow is it started there last night. I was watching some of the Dolphins family that's there, watching their videos and stuff, and I said to my wife, well, the snow's on the way. So, and sure enough, it's still going. We're supposed to get it till about noon. So, but there's no snow in the forecast for Pittsburgh for Monday night that I know of.
Yeah, originally it was supposed to be a little later. It was all the snow they were getting now was supposed to happen last night or tomorrow night, but we got lucky.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. They have the lake effect over there, so we'll definitely see.
Oh, listen, if it snows, they better not throw one goddamn pass. Run it 50 times.
That's the reason I was asking. I was like, if the conditions are in a situation that we don't have best visibility, I'm just going to run the ball constantly.
That's what I want them to do anyway.
Sweep. Even if I'm throwing the ball, it's going to be a screen pass at very most. So that's just me.
I wouldn't even throw the screen pass.
Yeah, that's pretty debatable too. You're absolutely right.
Mike needs to install a fake screen where, it looks like he's going to throw it sideways and then let one of the guys that's supposed to be blocking jet down the field and just throw it over the top of everybody.
Yeah, hit Waddle deep.
He's
still kind of playing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No,
go ahead, Ollie. Go.
I was just gonna say I've been doing some research on the West Coast offense, and I guess the screen pass is like really, really important for the West Coast based on what I'm reading. So it basically by having this play down, it unlocks pretty much the whole playbook, and that's why he does it so much. Not to mention that, I do think our quarterback has some issues throwing the ball, but I don't know. It just, me as a fan and a person that loves football, I just hate that. I hate it. I don't know. Just me. Go ahead, Derek. I know you wanted to say something.
I just think that they're still trying to run these screens and stuff. They always got your best receiver on these screens. And I still think you can definitely tell the screen game run a lot better when you had Tyreek Hill, for sure. So I think the screen game would run a little bit better. I just don't think Washington does as well in the screen game as what Tyreek would do. Mm-hmm. But he still does pretty well. I think in time could he replace Hill? Yes. But is he going to be that game changer style? Probably not. He could be good, but an open field, I just don't think he's quite up to par to where Hill will be or was.
Understandable.
No, I don't want to see any screen passes. I want to see him run the ball at least 40 times.
I want to see chopping some wood up in Pittsburgh because Penn State offered him stuff and Pittsburgh didn't, So that would be a game, to come back and want to play even harder for, too.
Well, I mean, the whole defense has to be played the way they've been playing the last 4 or 5 games, 5 out of 6. And, it's if they can do that, then yeah. If the defense plays well, that's why I said 24-17. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I do think they'll be scoring because the field will be clear. It's going to be cold, but if we can run the ball, we get 3 touchdowns and a field goal. And if the defense plays the way they've been playing, they're going to give up some points. But look at what the defense have given up the last few games: 13, 17, and 3.
Yeah.
Right. Now, do you double coverage DK?
Well, I think you have to give help. I don't know about double team, but I definitely think you have to roll a safety that way just in case.
Because we have to get the house ready.
Right. I would love to see a big game to where, like, now that Mika's flying around, he looks like he wants to be in Miami now, and then, what a game to come back and get a nice interception or something, Yeah,
well, I mean, this whole game is nothing but you got Minka on our side, and then you got Jonnu and why is his name Ramsey?
You got Ramsey and Deshaun Elliott.
Yeah, so I mean, you got guys all over the place that want to have good games against their former team.
Yeah, Deshaun Elliott's out; he's not playing. So,
I think the biggest question on their defense for me on Pittsburgh's defense is what they do to create penetration as well as stopping the run, because with TJ Watt out, right, that's kind of an issue for them.
Oh, absolutely, and they don't stop the run very well. They're one of the worst defenses against the run.
Yeah, so it's going to make it even worse for them. So that's why I'm kind of like, I'm interested to see what they do to try to cover that up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you run on the left side that Watt normally plays on, that's going to get Patrick Paul and all, and that side over there. And then if you could get Brewer matched up on Cameron Hayward, and then get the guard to come over and chip off him to make the hole, and then he could go up and hit Patrick Queen or Highsmith. I mean, right there, you're already talking 5-6 yards. 'Cause that's what they've been doing good. You've had Stabby going up in there and hitting second level. That's just giving a Chan the second level break.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I was asking about the visibility, because if the visibility is bad, right, and we have no option to throw the ball whatsoever, right, and we just have to run the ball, technically that makes it easier for their defense too, because they got less things to worry about. They can just sit there and focus on stopping the run. So that'd be bad for us. So that's why I'm curious about this weather. How cold it is, or if there's snow on the ground, that doesn't bother me. It's the visibility that I question a lot. So that's where I'm at.
Hand in front of his face as it is.
What'd you say, Papa Paul? You cut out for me. I'm sorry.
I said Tua can't see his hand in front of his face as it is.
That's true. That's true. And I'm going by the pictures of practice that I saw, and the visibility wasn't perfectly clear. So that's why I'm like, I hope they're not in a situation where that defense that Pittsburgh has can just focus on one thing, being the run. I hope it's not something like that, because that would hurt us, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
It's tough. It's definitely tough if we have to go to one-dimensional. That's why I was worried a little bit about it. Pittsburgh knows that we're running. We need to be able to throw a little bit of play action in there and stretch the field a little bit, so they, because if you come up and stack in the box and you're putting man coverage on Jalen Waddle, you got to grip it and rip it. Got to let it launch at least one down there, as long as the wind's not super high, or in the back of the end zone or down the deep middle of the field. Waller 6'6", you know what I mean? You got a 7-foot target right there, 7.5-foot target with a jump, you got to hit it.
Yep, this is true.
We have it. I honestly think we could actually put it on. If we play fundamental football, do our damn jobs, I don't see why we couldn't just thrash Pittsburgh. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is that great. I'm not scared of Aaron Rodgers. I'd rather play against Aaron Rodgers than I would Josh Allen or somebody good, or Patrick Mahomes for sure. I think we're playing playoff caliber ball these last few weeks. The team's gelling, and everybody's doing their job and everything. It's just we just got to keep going. We just can't take a break on the small fundamentals, and just doing your job. And that's what we're on board. And everybody, and a few wins makes everybody happy too.
Well, this is the biggest test in the last 2 games, because we played some, teams that aren't that good. I mean, we only gave up 3 points to the Jets, but the Jets suck. I mean, so it's, this team actually can score, and Pittsburgh knows how to win games, and we're learning how to win. So,
right. I mean, and there towards the end of the Jets game, they brought that guy, the one that didn't have very much film, and I think that rookie quarterback, he still threw down the field on us quite a bit. You know what I mean? And then we shut him down in the red zone area, but I mean, he was still putting some stuff on us.
As Joe says, Rodgers is going to hit the hard ground once and start moving slow. They were missing their left tackle.
that's what I like to hear.
They do got a lot of linemen out too. They've had 3 or 4 linemen out.
We're starting to get people back, at least.
Yep, because we got Austin Jackson back. We got who else we got back now besides?
Well, Waller came back. Jackson came back.
See, I think it worries me, even if you could pull a big win out like this, and then you go back home and try to play the Bengals or something, and then you lay an egg. That's the only thing that worries me, you know. At least we didn't do that with Buffalo. After that, we kept steamrolling.
Well, that's the thing is that you can't have any down games because if you do, you're not making a playoff. You got no shot.
Right.
Any game that we have a down game, that's it. The season's over at that point. Because I think we lose one more game, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, no, we lose one more, we're out. There is no.
We're out. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we have a very slim chance as it is. You lose one and you're done.
Yeah.
What do we got, like 1% chance right now?
We still have to beat the Patriots, so that is going to be tough.
Well, we got to hope the Patriots already have a seed locked up and they can't move up or down and they don't care and they're not playing anybody.
See, that Johnny, I have this issue with that philosophy that we feel like teams don't want to play to win. The last game, I remember, I want to say it was 5 or 6 years ago that the Dolphins, it came down to the Buffalo game with the Dolphins. Buffalo's already in. They didn't need to play anybody. They made the playoffs already. And they put a number on us. They played everybody. Josh Allen played. Their backups played, and they all scored on us. All of them. And we were out. I don't want to go in thinking that we can just, that last game, if the other teams are already in, no matter what seed they're in, that they're not going to come to play.
Listen, it's a division game. They're going to come to play.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying the the Patriots game at the end of the season, that is a division game. And even if they're already seeded and they're not going to go up or down no matter what, I still think they're coming to play is what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely. It's a division game. You never want to lose to your own division. And I remember the game you're talking about with Buffalo. They were locked in. They couldn't move up or down, and they still whooped our ass.
They really whooped our ass that game, in fact, I think. So that's why
they dropped 40 on us, I thought.
Well, the good news is we have nobody out. For our injury list is all good to go. There is nobody not playing except for maybe Caleb Johnson, a linebacker.
I think they put him on IR, but wasn't he just a special teams guy?
I'm not sure. It just says he did not participate this week. It doesn't say anything about him being on IR.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't have this when we played the Chiefs that time when we had to pull all them guys off the street, when we were actually fully healthy. That makes a gigantic difference.
Yep.
There's a lot of limited participations, but they're still all supposed to be playing.
If we win tomorrow and we're able to somehow beat the Bengals, damn, we this is the first time in a long time we actually won in December.
Yeah.
Right. We've been terrible in December. Scary.
Yeah.
Oh, if we can keep running the ball, we have a good shot.
Yeah. Well, it's 11 o'clock. I think we'll call it a day for now. Y'all have a great rest of the weekend. Enjoy the games today. Thank you, everyone, for watching and listening. Other than that, peace, love, and fins up, everybody.
Peace, love, and fins up, all. We'll see you Wednesday night.
Yep, peace, love, fins up, guys. Wednesday night, 8 o'clock.
See you then.
Good night.